Former Teen Mom star Kailyn Lowry just shunned 5 of her kids in a very permanent move. She has 7 children with 4 fathers and seems very proud of her big family. Yet she just did something that made fans question how much she really loves her kids equally. Keep reading for more details. Teen Mom fans have watched the evolution of Kailyn Lowry since she appeared on 16 and Pregnant with Joe Rivera. They welcomed their first child, son Isaac, but eventually split up. She then went on to have a second son, Lincoln, with her husband, Javi Mariquin, but they ultimately ended their union. Kailyn moved on with Chris Lopez and had 2 more babies, Lux and Creed, followed by 3 littles with Elijah Scott. They welcomed Rio Valley and Verse and appear to be engaged. Their status is up in the air, but Kailyn is a very active mother, taking her kids everywhere. Elijah Scott, Lincoln Mariquin, Isaac Rivera, Kailyn Lowry, Instagram. Now, she has done something very permanent that excludes 5 of her 7 kids. Kailyn headed to a tattoo shop and opted to get her 2 sons, Lux and Creed's, names on her neck. She wrote it out in the font she wanted, and she stated how much she loved it. More so, Kailyn filmed the experience and shared it on her social media for everyone to see. She does have many tattoos, so getting another was not out of the ordinary. Immediately, Teen Mom fans asked what about her other kids. One follower asked this, why only Lux and Creed? Kailyn Lowry claimed that she had plans for her other children, but did not say what they were or when it would happen. More asked why she only got the 2, which makes a lot of sense. Furthermore, they are the 2 in the middle, so what about her oldest children? Or her twins, Valley and Verse? A sad move. Kailyn Lowry's eldest son, Isaac, once said he was not interested in having kids because his house was always full. However, at his father's home, he just has a sister, so it is less crowded. Teen Mom fans did like that Kailyn captured the tattoo moment and admitted that they would want more ink if they could. Moreover, they asked Kailyn if she would give a tattoo tour at some point. There were also some jokes as well. I think we need a tattoo tour. I should get all your baby daddy's names. That could be a whole sleeve. Tattoo therapy is the best. My next appointment is my wedding day between my ceremony and reception as a surprise to my hubby. You look so good and happy. Some question her getting a fine line tattoo, as they noted they fade super fast. Kailyn did not seem to mind and was very happy with the outcome. Kailyn Lowry sparks outcry with permanent tattoo choice, fans allege favoritism. Controversy is once again swirling around former Teen Mom star Kailyn Lowry, as a recent decision regarding her ever-growing tattoo collection has ignited a fierce debate among fans. Lowry, a mother of 7 children by 4 different fathers, is usually vocal about her pride in her large blended family. However, her latest permanent body art has left many questioning her commitment to treating all her children equally, accusing her of shunning 5 of her kids in a seemingly deliberate act of favoritism. The incident unfolded on Kailyn's social media, where she shared videos and photos of herself getting new ink at a tattoo shop. The chosen design, the names of her 2 sons, Lux and Creed, boldly etched onto her neck in a distinctive font. While Kailyn expressed immense satisfaction with the outcome, filming the entire process for her followers, the reaction from the Teen Mom community was swift and largely critical. A look back, Kailyn's expanding family. Fans have followed Kailyn Lowry's journey since her debut on 16 and Pregnant, with her first son Isaac, whom she shares with Joe Rivera. Her family expanded with Lincoln, born during her marriage to Javi Mariquin. After their split, she welcomed Lux and Creed with Chris Lopez. Most recently, Kailyn has added 3 more children to her brood, Rio Valley and Verse, with Elijah Scott, with whom she is reportedly engaged, though their official status remains a subject of speculation. Throughout these various relationships and the continuous growth of her family, Kailyn has consistently portrayed herself as an active and devoted mother, frequently sharing glimpses of her children's lives and her efforts to navigate the complexities of co-parenting with multiple fathers. The tattoo reveal, Lux and Creed take center stage. The issue arose when Kailyn showcased her new neck tattoos, specifically highlighting the names Lux and Creed. Her enthusiastic promotion of these particular names, without any immediate mention or visible tributes to her other children, immediately struck a discordant note with her followers. Given that Kailyn already has numerous tattoos, including previous tributes to her children, the selective nature of this latest ink often emphasizes her equal love for all her kids. The public display of just two names felt, to many, like a pointed omission. The immediate backlash: why only Lux and Creed? The comment section of Kailyn's social media posts quickly became a hop of questions and criticisms. The most pervasive query echoed the sentiment of countless fans. Why only Lux and Creed? Followers expressed confusion and concern, pointing out that not only were 5 of her children excluded from this permanent move, but the chosen 2 were her middle children, leaving out her oldest sons, Isaac and Lincoln, as well as her youngest children, Rio and the twins, Valley and Verse. When directly confronted with the question of why only Lux and Creed were tattooed, Kailyn offered a brief explanation, stating that she had plans for her other children, but providing no specifics about what those plans entailed or when they might materialize. This vague response did little to quell the brewing discontent, with many perceiving it as an insufficient justification for what they viewed as a clear act of preferential treatment. The emotional impact and fan empathy. The situation also brought to mind a poignant detail from Kailyn's past. Her eldest son, Isaac, once candidly expressed his disinterest in having children of his own due to the constant fullness of his mother's house, contrasting it with the less crowded environment at his father Joe's home. This earlier insight into Isaac's feelings added another layer of complexity to the tattoo controversy. Fans wondered about the potential emotional impact of such public displays of favoritism on children, especially those who might already feel a sense of being part of a large, sometimes chaotic, family unit. The idea that a child might see their siblings' names permanently etched on their mother's body while their own are absent could, arguably, lead to feelings of being overlooked or less loved. While the majority of comments focused on the perceived slight, some fans did express admiration for Kailyn's new ink and the general sentiment around tattoo therapy and the desire for more tattoos themselves. There were also playful suggestions, such as one commenter humorously proposing Kailyn get all your baby daddy's names. That could be a whole sleeve. However, these lighter comments were largely overshadowed by the intense debate surrounding the preferential treatment of her children. Fine line tattoos and the longevity question. Beyond the emotional implications, some aesthetically minded fans questioned Kailyn's choice of a fine line tattoo, noting their tendency to fade more quickly than other tattoo styles. This observation, while practical, also subtly underlined the permanent nature of the decision. Even if the ink fades, the message conveyed in that moment remains. Kailyn, however, appeared unfazed by these concerns, expressing her happiness with the immediate outcome and the overall appearance of the new body art. The deeper implications: motherhood in the public eye. This latest controversy for Kailyn Lowry goes beyond just a tattoo. It delves into the deeply personal and often scrutinized realm of motherhood in the public eye. As a reality television personality, Kailyn's life has been extensively documented, and her choices as a parent are constantly dissected by a vast audience. While this grants her a platform and a loyal fan base, it also subjects her to an unparalleled level of judgment and opinion. The concept of showing equal love to all children, particularly in large blended families, is a sensitive topic. Parents often grapple with ensuring each child feels uniquely valued and cherished. When a public figure like Kailyn makes a decision that appears to contradict this ideal, the reaction is often amplified. The teen mom audience, having witnessed the growth and development of her children from their earliest days, feels a particular connection to them, and any perceived injustice towards them resonates deeply. As of now, Kailyn Lowry has not offered any further clarification or expanded on her plans for the others. This silence, for some, only serves to reinforce the notion that there may not be a truly satisfactory explanation for the perceived disparity. The incident raises questions about the pressures of maintaining a public image while navigating the complexities of a large family, and whether certain choices are made for personal preference, narrative impact, or simply without full consideration of their broader implications. The teen mom universe thrives on these personal dramas and the candid lives of its stars. While a tattoo might seem like a small detail, in the highly scrutinized world of reality television, it can spark a firestorm of discussion and reveal deeper perceptions about a celebrity's character and parenting style.